Namaskar, everybody. I hope I am audible and visible to all of you. We would communicate through the chat section. If the opportunity permits, today and later on, we would communicate through the discussion medium as well, voice and everything. But feel free to write down whatever you want to. At this stage, I hope I am absolutely audible and absolutely clear. It would be a wonderful thing if we switch on our cameras. And I'll tell you the scientific reason for that. And I also understand that you might be in a different space where you have your own comfort zone given the specific situation you are in. But that's absolutely okay. However, if you still feel that not switching on the camera would be a better thing for you, that is also okay. Let us close our eyes. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Varnanamascha Sanghana Rasanam Chandasamapi Mangalanam Chakartaro Vande Vani Vinayako. Neelambuje Shyamal Komalangam Sita Samaropitavam Bhagam Pano Mahasayak Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. We will chant Om 3 times. Let us breathe in for first Om. Breathe in again. In your minds, pray that, hey God, invoke the name of your Ishtadev, your Gurudev, and request him to come and be with you. Let your Guru, your Ishwar, become the Katha Vyas and the listener of Katha both. And let the Divine bless you in this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful endeavor that you just embarked upon. With the sense of gratitude, let us open our eyes. राम कथा सुंदर कर तारी, संशय विहग उड़ावनहारी. That's a beautiful thing that Goswami Tulsidas ji has written. And this is the sentence which was spoken by Bhagwan Shiva to Ma Parvati. The very first Ram Katha is given by Bhagwan Shiv to Ma Parvati. Or rather, we should say that the very first Ram Katha was asked by Ma Parvati from Bhagwan Shiv. Shiv is the strot of every single knowledge in the world and beyond. The very word called Shiva is an element in itself. And these two are best friends, Bhagwan Shiva and Narayan. Depending upon in which kalp the Srishti is being made, either the Narayan Tattva will give birth to the Shiva Tattva or the other way around. So when you read Shiva Puran, it talks about that from Shiv, Narayan has emanated. When you read Ramcharitmanas, Ramayan, in that Shiv has said that Ram is my God. So one day what happened? Devtas, Danav and Manav, they all went to Bhagwan Shiv. And they said that, hey Mahadev, we want the knowledge. And we know that you have the entire knowledge with you. But we would be a little bit selfish, so we want a very exclusive sort of knowledge. So whatever Devtas are going to get, Danavs should not get it. What Danavs are going to get, Manavs should not get it. Now Shivji, being so kind, so benevolent, he said, all right, I'll give you. So saints say that the entire knowledge is summed up in 100 crore shlokas. The entire knowledge. Some say 100 crore, some say 1 crore. So Shivji divided that equally in 3 parts. But if you divide 100 crores equally in 3 parts, you would still be left with 1 shloka. But Devta, Danavs and Manavs are very, hungry and somehow a bit selfish also. कि नहीं, हमें तो चाहिए, we want that. Shivji, being so kind, benevolent, he said, all right, later, have it. Now a shloka is made up of 32 letters. So when you divide 32 by 3, you are still left with 2. So everything else Bhagwan Shiv distributed to them. But Bhagwan Shiv said, These two words I cannot distribute among you three. So this I will keep for myself. And that is going to be my mantra. And those words were Ram. Shivji recites Ram, 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 Ram all the time. So the very first katha started from this fact that Mata Sati, who was the wife of Bhagwan Shiv, later Mata Sati left her body and took birth as Parvati. But when the very first discussion happened around this time, कि who is this Ram, 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 Ram that you keep on reciting, Mahadev? Every time I see you, you are chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. You are meditating, so I feel that the vibrations similar to Ram, 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 Ram are coming. When I say the word or anybody else says the word Ram, your smile is unmatched as if you have gotten something. Who is this Ram? Saints are talking about Ram, that he is Param Brahma. But there is a Ram who is the son of Dashrath also. There is a Ram who was crying because somebody took away his wife. How can Brahma cry over this? So I am really boggled. I don't know which Ram is what. Please tell me something about it. So Bhagwan Shankar said, all right, we'll see. But at that time, there was some lack of devotion and sincerity in how Mata Sati asked for it. We can always ask questions, and we should. Our dharma actually prompts us to ask questions. All the wonderful text that we see in our culture has emanated from the discussion only. Somebody asked a question and a guru is answering that. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagwan Krishna was absolutely silent. All he had to do was to drive the chariot. But then Arjuna asked, I am not feeling well. I am feeling so overwhelmed. And Bhagwan Krishna is listening, keep on saying, keep on saying. And finally, when Arjuna said, I surrender myself to you, you are my guru, help me. And then Bhagwan Krishna started. Here also, Bhagwan Shankar has always been there, Ajanma, Anant, Nirvikar. Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. So many times Bhagwan Ram has taken the avatar. So many times. To establish dharma. Bhagwan Shiv knows all of that. But only when Mata Sati asked about it, Bhagwan Shankar said, maybe the world is now ready to witness the wonder called the virtue of Ram Katha. So a wonderful thing happened. One day, there are groups. Let's say 3-4 families are living together. So the husbands would make their own group, the wives would make their own group. And that is such a fun thing to do. Now what happened one day, Ma Parvati was very excited, so happy as if she is not able to contain her happiness at all. Now, see, all of these guys are living together, na? More or less. Brahmaji and his wife Brahmani, Shivji and his wife, Bhagwan Vishnu and his wife. How much time they have to anyway spend to go from one place to another? All they have to do is to close their eyes and the other person will appear. So Brahmani was one day meeting Ma Parvati. And she asked, "Why are you so happy today? I have never seen this kind of happiness in you." So Ma Parvati said, "Mahadev is very happy today." Acha, why? Mahadev is so happy because he just got to know that his Ishwar, Bhagwan Ram, is going to take avatar now. He is so happy. Running here and there, jumping. I don't know what he has gotten. And I am happy to see him because Ma Parvati is also a great devotee of Lord Ram. But then Brahmani says, "So what? I mean, of course, he's taking avatar, but what is he so happy about, which is also reflecting on your face?" So Parvati ji said, he says, "I am also going to do his seva this time." Acha, how will he do the seva? He says, "I'll become Hanuman." And that's why he's so happy that I would be able to not just witness my Lord, I would be able to be with my Lord. Now, happiness is very infectious. When you smile at somebody, the other person returns smile only. Try doing that. Maybe you can see each other as well. So the very happiness that was there in the heart of Ma Parvati got transferred into the heart of Brahmani ji. And Brahmani went to his husband. And now husband asked, "I have never seen you so happy. What just happened?" She said the same thing. Brahmaji said, "Acha, I am also going to do the seva." Brahmani said, "How will you do the seva?" Brahmaji said, "Okay, if Bhagwan Shankar is going to do the seva as Hanuman, I am going to ensure that this entire katha reaches everywhere in the world. So I am going to take the birth as Valmiki and I'll write the Ram Katha down." This is how we are getting this wonderful katha. But how do we listen to it? So Bhagwan Shankar says this very clearly. Sadar sunu Giriraj Kumari. Sadar, with absolute respect and devotion. But this he said to Ma Parvati. He did not say this thing to Sati Mata. Sometimes we have this habit of advising everybody, no? Even when they don't ask for it. We must see whether the person is asking for advice or not, and if the person is sincere enough for the advice. People do a lot of chit chat. And especially the people who sort of persistently want to be sad. Oh, things are not happening in my life well. What should I do? And then you say, I think you should do pranayam every day. You should do meditation every day. You should not bother about the things that are not in your control. And this guy says, yeah, you're right. 2 days later, the person will again return. Things are just not happening the way I want. Then you do the same thing, 3rd, 4th, 5th time and whatnot. And then eventually you realize that this person just wants a bit of counseling for the immediate comfort, nothing else. And it's taking up your mind. Who all have experienced that? You can raise your hand. And sometimes we are also those kind of people. So if we might not be raising hands right now, someone else might be raising the hand for you. So Sati Mata did not ask with a lot of devotion. But Shivji was excited. Now he has to listen to Ram Katha. He wants it. So Bhagwan Shankar says, all right, let's go to a wonderful Rishi. And he will tell us the Ram Katha. Now Sati Mata is thinking, why is Bhagwan Shankar not telling me Ram Katha? Reason being, you can tell the Ram Katha, but if you are willing to listen to Ram Katha, then you won't be able to tell. So two things are there and only one thing can happen between that. So when I'm taking this session right now, I have to be absolutely devoted in that ideal that from me Ram Katha should flow. Now imagine I'm talking about Ram Katha and somehow within that I start meditating. Wow, what a great thing. And you are waiting, oh, is Zoom stopped? So that cannot happen. Vyas has a very important responsibility. So Bhagwan Shankar went to Agastya Muni. एक बार त्रेता जुग माही शंभु गए कुंभज ऋषि पाही संग सतीस जग जननी भवानी पूजहि ऋषि अखिलेश्वर जानी. So it's the time of Treta Yuga. Bhagwan Shankar took Ma Sati and went to Agastya Muni. The moment they reached Agastya Muni, what Agastya Muni did? Pujahi Rishi Akhileshwar Jani. Oh, Akhileshwar is here. Bhagwan Shankar is here. I need to first do his puja. Now, Ma Sati is once again boggled. Arey, it is a well-known rule that the one who is going to say the katha is in the place of Guru. So why is he bowing down? And on the other hand, Bhagwan Shankar is the highest. Why is he bowing down to Rishi? Now see how distracted she was. The focus was totally out. You were there to listen to Ram Katha, but you are not wondering about Ram Katha at all anymore. We are now wondering about what is happening there. And then when this happens, then we don't get it. When we listen to Ram Katha, when we listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that we will get liberated. But people are listening to Ram Katha like anything. Are they liberated? It depends on listening, not just hearing. Are the things going inside you? So Kumbhaj Rishi means Agastya Muni started Ram Katha. Bhagwan Shankar was so immersed into it wonderfully. But Ma Sati was not immersed into it. What happened consequently? When the Katha got over, Bhagwan Shankar, the state of mind was so elevated and so calm that he was smiling. But Ma Sati had more doubts now. So you go to somebody with some doubts and then you don't listen to that person. And let's say that person says, eat pizza twice a week. And then you are thinking, why this person said eat pizza twice a week? Pizza is not healthy for body. Because we did not listen to the entire thing. Maybe that person was saying, if you eat pizza twice a week, your gut health will deteriorate. We were stuck on just one little portion, phrase. And this is a wonderful tool to unnecessarily get into conflict with anybody. Happens a lot among the spouses. Anybody can pick it. Oh, in that argument, you said this thing. Hey, but you're not understanding the context. What context? And then Bhagwan Shankar and Ma Sati took the leave of Agastya Muni and they started going towards Kailash Parvat. Now, it was during that time, coincidentally, that Bhagwan Ram had already taken the avatar in that kalp. And when Bhagwan Shankar was coming back from the Agastya Muni's ashram, that was the time when Ravan had abducted Mata Sita. So Bhagwan Ram and his brother Lakshman ji, they were just searching for Mata Sita everywhere. Oh Sita, where are you? Asking trees and everybody, whatever animals are there, have you seen Sita? Have you seen Sita? And suddenly Bhagwan Shankar saw Ramji because they were passing through the same forest region. And see, you have a best friend. And the same person is your guru also, your God also. And for a long time you have not met as well. So you would want to meet that person, no? So Bhagwan Shankar wanted to meet Ramji. But then he stopped himself. Because he is doing the Leela. He is currently doing a play. Now, if you have a friend who is doing a play, even if you want to meet that friend so badly, you would not just start shouting from the audience, "Hey Rajesh, hey Manali," because the person will go away. The entire aspect of Leela will go away. There is a thing which is happening for which thousands of years wait has been there. So he decided that I'm not going to disturb my Ishwar. So he just saw him, did the pranam from some place, and then they both started moving. But Ma Sati saw something else. See how the visions compromise. The same katha, both are listening. There is devotion in the heart of one person and there is doubt in the heart of another person. So Ma Sati said, "Is this the same Ram that you keep on reciting? He is crying. Why? I am not convinced. I don't know what to do. So I want to take the pariksha of your Ram." This is what Ma Sati said. Now Bhagwan Shankar is Bhole Shankar. He says, all right, go ahead. But let me warn you of one thing. There is always a maryada of pariksha. Let's say you want to test somebody on intelligence and that person is in 7th class or 10th class. You won't ask the questions of 12th class mathematics to that person. This makes no sense. Or you would not say, in fact, let's say you are trying to take the test of mathematics and then you are asking how to make Rajma Chawal, tell me. So ensure that you do not do something which is wrong. So Ma Sati said, all right, that's absolutely okay with me. So what Ma Sati did, she says, okay, come along with me. Bhagwan Shankar said, no, I will not come along. I am sitting under this banyan tree. You have the doubt. You want to take the pariksha. You go. So you just go, take the pariksha, come back. I'll wait for you here. Anyway, it's not far off. You are Jagat Janani. You don't have fear of anything anyway. So Ma Sati went near that place where Ramji and Lakshmanji were frantically searching for Ma Sita. And Sati made the form of Sita. She changed her body or form into Ma Sita. And she came in front of Bhagwan Ram. Now Bhagwan Ram smiled and said, "O Devi, what are you doing here alone? Where is my beloved Mahadev?" And she was taken aback. How does he know that I am Sati? I am currently in the roop of Sita. So she could not say anything. Now Bhagwan Ram understood why she has come here. So he realized that it is important to take her entire doubt away. Bhagwan Shankar tried doing that, so it's my responsibility to complete that. So immediately Bhagwan Ram brought upon all his powers, and Ma Sati started to see that Bhagwan Ram is in his form, and everyone else, Mahadev, Brahmaji, Devta, Danav, Kinnar, everybody is just worshipping him. Everywhere she sees, this side, that side, up, down, all she sees is Bhagwan Ram being served by everybody. She realized that he is the Brahma. And it is just the manchan that he is doing right now. He is currently in the human form for some reason, maybe. And then she started to feel a bit terrified as well. So Bhagwan Ram understood that and took the Maya away. And he moved on with Lakshmanji, and Satiji ran away from there. She reached near that tree where Bhagwan Shankar was residing. And Bhagwan Shankar said, "Le aaye pariksha." Were you able to test Bhagwan Ram well? And then Satiji did another blunder. She lied. She says, "No, I didn't take any pariksha. I just saw and came back. I did the pranam and I came back." But Bhagwan Shankar, being Bhagwan Shankar, closed the eyes, realized what all had transpired. But he did not say a word. Shiv and Shakti are the very epitome of married life. They are the ones that tell you how to live life, how, what kind of kids you should bring to life, how you should rear them. And if the very epitome is not showing the right path to people, then it is a problem. So as husband and wives, we should not lie to each other. But Sati Mata did. And when you lie, then you have to cover that lie also with various other things. Now she said that I did not take any pariksha. So of course she can not talk about what all had transpired that time. That I took the form of Ma Sita, this is what he showed to me, and then I became terrified and then I ran away. I ran away from there. I did not even say, "I'm sorry" or "Thank you so much for clearing my doubts" or anything. I just ran away. But now there was a problem. Problem was that Bhagwan Shankar considers Bhagwan Ram as his God, as his Guru, as his friend, as his brother. And if you have taken the form of his wife, now I cannot be with you the same way I could be with you. Because now you are in the place of mother. For me, Sita is mother. But Bhagwan Shankar did not say anything, and they both went to Kailash Parvat. Sati Mata asked, do you want to say something? But she was so guilty from within because she had already lied and she was not even realizing that Mahadev has seen everything. So Bhagwan Shankar went to Kailash and they just both sat, and Bhagwan Shankar closed his eyes and started saying Ram, 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 Ram. And he went into meditation. Bhagwan Shankar asked Ma Sati to sit in front of him because now he cannot ask her to sit alongside him. Your mother, your God should be there in front of you. Na? All the respectable figures. Wives have the right, husbands have the right to be side by side. But now he cannot have that feeling at all. This is his bhakti and devotion to Bhagwan Ram. Otherwise, it would be a negation of the ideal of bhakti. Then there is all the ideals of morality, ethics will just go away. How can we think about our sister-in-law in that manner? But Bhagwan Shankar has to present the highest ideal. He is the God. And then the Samadhi started, which went on for 87,000 years. 87,000 saal. During that time, Ma Sati is there, doing things here, there, just waiting for Mahadev to open the eyes. And Mahadev's Samadhi is very long, always. And one day, he opened his eyes after 87,000 years. During that time, there was a king called Prajapati Daksh. Daksh was the father of Ma Sati. And after doing a lot of good work over so many thousands of years, Brahmaji gave him the promotion. Brahmaji made him Prajapati. Now, Prajapati is a person who has the power which is similar to Brahmaji, who can create the Srishti, who can manage the Srishti, because he is Prajapati. Daksh was promoted to the rank of Prajapati. And now, Daksh thought that maybe I should organize a big yagya and I would invite every single god. But Daksh was not in the liking of Bhagwan Shiv. Daksh did not like Bhagwan Shiv. So Ma Sati saw that so many devtas are going on their Viman. They're just, going from above. Everybody is saying, oh, hello Sati. And Sati Mata is asking, where are you going? I am going to Prajapati Daksh Havan. Are you not invited? Now that's a very sad state, no? You are inviting everybody in the world. Vishnu, Mahesh, Devta, Vasu, Siddh, Muni, Yogi, Gandharv, everyone you are inviting. But you are not inviting your daughter because you don't like his husband. And she could not say, no, not like that, not like that. And then Ma Sati asked Bhagwan Shankar, I think we should go to my father's place for this yagya. Bhagwan Shankar said, it's a wonderful idea, Sati, but I would recommend that we don't go there Reason being, we are not invited. So, in any good thing, if you are not invited, never go there, because you will not receive the kind of respect that you are supposed to receive. They probably thought that they do not want you to be part of their function. Why to gate crash it? But Ma Sati said, no, please, let me go. Bhagwan Shankar tried to do everything, but she did not agree. So Bhagwan Shankar said, all right, go. Hoy hi so, jo Ram rachi rakha. Whatever Ram has decided, that is going to happen. So Bhagwan Shankar called upon some of his Gan and said, you go with Parvati, you go with Sati. She packed the bags and they all left. And this is something we should also understand in our lives. In anything which is related to sadness, despair, go to people's place uninvited. But in anything related to the Mangal Karya, the good things, the celebration, never go to the people's place unless you are invited. Come what may. But Ma Sati went there and nobody spoke with her. Nobody. Not even her brothers, sisters, friends, nobody. She realized her mistake, but now she can't go back also, because she more or less fought to reach here. And see, when we are not very confident about our self, when we are so afraid of embarrassment, we think that others are also like us. So she thought that if I go back, then maybe Bhagwan Shankar will say, ha ha ha, see, I told you. Bhagwan Shankar would never have said that, but she thought. So she can't go back as well. Only her mother met her. So somehow she got that bit of power in herself that, okay, I'm going to sit through this entire yajna, I'm already there. And then yajna started. In every single yajna, you take out one portion for Mahadev. शिव का भाग निकालना होता है. That is part of our yajna paddhati. But you are not saying any mantra in reverence to the very thing that has created this entire thing. Yajnas are created by Bhagwan Shiv, and you are not making him part of your yajna. How do you think your yajna will be fruitful? But Daksh did not realize this. Couple of saints also moved out of the yajna when they were not able to convince Daksha that your yajna is not going to be fruitful if Bhagwan Shiv is not here. So send somebody to Bhagwan Shiv, invite him. But Daksh said, no, I'm not going to do that. And then Daksh started saying so many bad things about Bhagwan Shankar that Ma Sati could not listen. And then she said that you all will be doomed. I am so sad that I fought with my husband to come to your place. She became so much in despair that she created the Yoga Agni within her and left her body. Tulsidas ji says in Ramayan that she burnt herself, she ended her life with the Yogagni. Yogis can do that, stopping your heart and everything and then leaving everything. Sati never jumped into the Yajna pyre, never. All these are wonderfully etched stories. And that is why the concept of Sati Pratha is not there in our society. It is just a man-made creation. Thankfully, it is not there anymore. Or at least if it is there, unfortunately, it is probably limited to few places only. But the concept of Sati Pratha is not there anymore. To become Sati means to become pious, the pure, most potent. We all should aspire to become Sati. That's why we say that the one that you can, approach, the one that you can emulate, would have the highest Satitva. A Sati mother can bring a wonderful child to the world. Not a usual mother. There are wonderful saints in our country who have the ability to talk to the Siddhas who are not currently in the body. Our consciousness never dies. We are always there. And those saints say that these Siddhas are waiting to come to earth, to take a body form, because they want to help the current situation. So much of ethical and moral dilemmas have surrounded our humanity that they want to come here, they want to take the birth. And it's a demotion for them. But they are not able to find enough wombs that can carry that kind of piousness, that kind of piety. And that's why the role of mother in childbearing and rearing is the most important. That's why mother is the first guru. Because you start teaching your kid even before the kid has taken the proper human form. Isn't that what we are doing right now? When my wife conceived a couple of years ago, we also went through this entire process. Reading of scriptures, listening to scriptures. And fortunately, with the effect of that, my son turned out to be so well intelligent, cheerful, radiant. He's currently 2.5. And he recites mantras. So, when you rear your child right from the time of conception or any time during the conception, especially with these virtues of Bhagwan Katha, then you are nurturing the intellect. The moment your child will be out, even before the child can speak in your language, he or she starts to understand it. The mental prowess becomes so high. I was amazed. Couple of days ago, I taught him that this is the mantra you should chant when you are eating your food. So now I say, okay, would you chant Annam Brahma for me? Now he knows that I have to do this, and he would say, Annam Brahma Rasam Vishnu Bhokta Devo Maheshwara Evam Dhyatva Yatha Gyatva Anna Dosho Na Lipyate Jai Annapurna Mata. This is what he says, 2.5 years old. Earlier I used to be amazed. Now I am just thankful to God. A mother has the most important role to play. And our spirituality is just pure science. The more we delay that, the bad are the situations that we try to put ourselves in, that means. My wife, with the grace of God, she devoted herself to the learning. And her pregnancy was so smooth. And even after that, so many people nowadays have these complications of postpartum depression. None of that will pan out if you immerse yourself in the kathas. You won't even realize what a wonderful time you might have spent, and suddenly you would have a wonderful baby in your hands. The despair, the frustration, all these things that happen through fatigue when the baby comes out, they all cease to happen. वो खत्म हो जाता है. So Ma Sati left her body, and this is something which Shivji got to know. So he sent his angry form called Veerbhadra to the yagya and destroyed the entire yagya. But Sati was no more, and Bhagwan Shankar loved Sati like anything. Think about the situation where you can't be with your wife because you love your God, and that will be against the ideal of bhakti. And you love your wife who just cannot live like your wife anymore. But that is Bhagwan Shankar. The moment Bhagwan Shankar got to know that Sati is no more, he sat in Samadhi and started the jap of Ram, 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 and the Samadhi went on. In due time, Parvati was born to a person called Himalaya. That is why her name is Parvati, Parvat ki putri, the daughter of mountain, the daughter of Parvat. And the moment Ma Parvati was born, it was all wonder everywhere around. And when she grew up, Naradji came there. Naradji is the Param Guru, and he is a very, tedious kind of guru also. Naradji would pick his disciples in a very, very strange fashion. Two of his disciples are kids, Prahlad and Dhruv. One of his disciples is Valmiki ji, very old. And one of his disciples is the goddess herself, Ma Parvati. So what did Naradji say to Himvan regarding Ma Parvati? And how all these things set up the further narrative for the unification of Parvati with Bhagwan Shiv, and how then the Ram Katha once again starts, is what we will be discussing in our Day 2 Katha. Those of you who would like to connect with us to participate in the subsequent sessions as well, you have the group. Feel free to reach out to us. I'll share the necessary links also. I think this was an open session for all of you, and this will be available again to all of you in the form of the recording, which I'll upload in just a little while. Let us close our eyes for a moment. Asangoham 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 Punaha, punaha. Satchidanandarupoham Hamevahamavyayah. May you be blessed and be blessed your child that is currently there or about to be. May your friends and family be blessed who helped you to be part of this session and who are helping you right now for a great life. Let us express our gratitude towards everybody who has contributed positively and negatively to our life to make it what it is today. Jai Gurudev. We can now open our eyes. Jai Shri Ram. I'll share today's chaupai also with you, which you can recite n number of times and see the wonder happening. Namaskar.
Recording stopped.